Life throws curveballs, it tests you, just when you think you've got it figured out, bam! Adversity strikes. It could be a lost job, a health scare, a relationship falling apart, just name it and suddenly you're in the fire. Your faith, the very foundation you stand on, feels shaky, doubt creeps in. You are no longer comfortable or sure of yourself. This, my friend, is the crucible. This is where faith is forged. But here's the thing. Fire doesn't just destroy, it purifies, it refines. Think of a blacksmith hammering away at a piece of iron. The heat is intense, the blows relentless. But through it all, something beautiful emerges. A strong, honed blade ready for battle. Your faith is that blade. Adversity is the fire. And your purpose? That's the masterpiece you're destined to become. We all go through tough times. It's part of life. But it's how we respond that defines us. Do we crumble under pressure or do we rise, stronger and more resilient than before? See, adversity isn't meant to break us. It's designed to make us. Think of it like this, a seed buried in the ground. It's dark, it's cramped, it's uncomfortable. But that seed has to go through that struggle to sprout, to grow, to reach its full potential. Your faith is that seed, adversity is the ground. And your purpose? That's the beautiful flower you're meant to bloom into. Don't be afraid of the fire. Embrace it. Let it refine you, mold you, shape you into the person you were always meant to be.
Let's be real. It's easy to talk about faith when everything's going great. When the sun is shining and life feels like a smooth sail, faith seems almost effortless. But what about when life throws you a curveball? When unexpected obstacles appear out of nowhere, testing your resolve and your spirit? When the rug is pulled out from under you and you're left feeling lost and alone? It's in these moments of darkness and uncertainty that faith is truly put to the test. That's when true faith shines brightest. It's like a beacon of light guiding you through the storm, providing strength and hope when everything else seems bleak. History is full of stories of ordinary people who faced extraordinary challenges and emerged victorious. They didn't have superpowers. They were just like you and me. If you're enjoying this journey so far, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more fascinating stories. They had something even stronger, unwavering faith. A faith that didn't waver, even in the face of insurmountable odds. Nelson Mandela, imprisoned for 27 years, never lost hope. His faith in justice and equality remained unshaken. Helen Keller, deaf and blind from a young age, defied all odds to become a world-renowned author and activist. Her faith in her abilities and her purpose was her guiding star. Malala Yousafzai, shot by the Taliban for daring to pursue an education, continues to fight for girls' rights around the world. Her faith in the power of education and justice fuels her courage. These are just a few examples of the countless individuals who have stared adversity in the face and refused to back down. Their stories remind us of the power of faith. They held on to their faith even when it was tested to its limits. They showed us that faith isn't just a word, it's a way of life. And in doing so, they inspired millions and changed the world. Their faith became a catalyst for change, proving that with faith, anything is possible.
Let's dive into the Bible. Job's story is the ultimate example of faith under fire. This dude lost everything. His wealth, his family, his health. Can you imagine the pain, the despair, the utter devastation? Yet even in his darkest hour, Job refused to curse God. He questioned, he cried out, he wrestled with his faith, but he never gave up. He knew that God was still there, even in the midst of suffering. Job's story reminds us that it's okay to question, to doubt, to struggle. Faith isn't about having all the answers, it's about trusting God, even when we don't understand. It's about believing that even in the darkest of times, there's a purpose, a plan, a reason for our pain.
Now let's talk about David. This guy was a shepherd boy, the youngest of his brothers. No one expected him to amount to much, but David had something special, unwavering faith in God. Remember the story of David and Goliath? This giant was terrorizing the Israelites and everyone was scared stiff. Everyone except David. Armed with just a slingshot and his faith, David stepped forward. He knew that with God on his side, he could overcome any obstacle. And guess what? He did. David's story teaches us that no matter how small or insignificant we may feel, with faith, we can achieve anything. Don't let anyone tell you what you can or cannot do. Put your trust in God and watch as He elevates you to heights you never thought possible.
Hannah's story in the Bible is all about unwavering faith. She desperately wanted a child but faced years of infertility. Can you imagine the pain, the longing, the societal pressure she endured? Yet Hannah never lost hope. She poured her heart out to God in prayer, baring her soul and pleading for a miracle. And you know what? God heard her. He blessed her with a son, Samuel, who became a great prophet. Hannah's story reminds us that even when we feel broken and defeated, we can always turn to God. He sees our tears, hears our prayers, and knows the desires of our hearts. Never underestimate the power of persistent prayer. It can move mountains and bring forth miracles. If Hannah's story inspired you, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting content.
The Bible is filled with stories of faith overcoming adversity. These narratives have been passed down through generations, offering hope and inspiration to countless individuals. These stories aren't just ancient tales. They are timeless lessons that continue to resonate with us today, providing guidance and comfort in our own lives. They're powerful reminders that no matter what challenges we face, we are not alone. With faith, we can find the strength to persevere and overcome. Think about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Their story is one of unwavering faith and courage. They refused to bow down to a false idol, even when threatened with a fiery furnace. Their conviction was stronger than their fear. Their faith didn't save them from the fire, but it walked with them through the fire. And guess what? They emerged unharmed. This miraculous event showed the power of their belief and the presence of divine protection. Or consider Daniel, thrown into a den of lions for praying to God. His story is another testament to the strength of faith. His faith didn't close the mouths of the lions, but it shut out their power over him. The lions, symbols of danger and fear, were rendered powerless by his unwavering trust in God. He emerged from the den unharmed. This powerful image serves as a reminder that faith can protect us in the most perilous situations. These stories, and countless others, remind us that even in the darkest of times, God is with us. His presence is a beacon of hope and strength. He may not always remove the obstacle, but he will give us the strength to overcome it. With faith, we can face any challenge, knowing that we are never truly alone.
The power of prayer, your direct line to strength. Listen up. Prayer isn't just about asking God for things. It's about connecting with Him, building a relationship with Him. It's about drawing strength and guidance from the source of all power. Think of prayer as a direct line to God. No operators, no waiting on hold, just you and the Creator of the universe one-on-one. Pour your heart out to Him. Share your fears, your doubts, your dreams. He's listening. He cares. And when you pray, don't just ask for things. Thank Him. Thank Him for the good times and the bad. Thank Him for the challenges that are shaping you into the person you're meant to be. Remember, prayer isn't a magic wand. It's a conversation. It's about building a relationship with God based on trust, love, and unwavering faith. When you pray, take a moment to reflect. Write down your thoughts, your prayers, and your reflections. This can help you see how God is working in your life. It can be a powerful reminder of His presence and His answers to your prayers. And remember, prayer isn't just a solitary activity. It can be a communal experience. Praying with others can strengthen your faith and build a sense of community. It can remind you that you're not alone in your journey. So whether you're praying alone or with others, know that your prayers are heard. They matter, and they have the power to transform your life.
Emerging stronger, the alchemy of faith in adversity. Here's the beautiful thing about adversity. It has the power to transform us. Think of it like this. Gold isn't found lying around on the surface. It's buried deep underground, surrounded by rock and dirt. It takes intense heat and pressure to refine it, to purify it, to transform it into something precious. You are that gold. Adversity is the fire. And your faith, that's the crucible that holds it all together. When you face challenges with faith, something incredible happens. You emerge stronger, wiser, more resilient. You develop a depth of character that can only be forged in the fires of adversity. Don't shy away from challenges. Embrace them. Let them refine you, mold you, shape you into the best version of yourself.
Your purpose awaits. Embrace the fire. Discover your destiny. Listen up. You were created with a purpose. a unique and powerful reason for being here. And sometimes, the only way to discover that purpose is to walk through the fire. Think about it. How can you truly appreciate the sunshine if you've never experienced rain? How can you truly value strength if you've never faced weakness? How can you truly understand your purpose if you've never faced adversity? The challenges you face aren't meant to break you. They're designed to awaken you, to push you towards your destiny, to reveal the incredible strength and resilience that lies within you. Embrace the fire, let it refine you, let it guide you, and watch as you emerge from the ashes, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before to fulfill your God-given purpose.
Keep the faith, your victory is certain. Here's the bottom line, life is going to throw you curveballs. You're going to face challenges, setbacks, and disappointments. But here's what you need to remember, you are not alone. God is with you every step of the way. He believes in you even when you doubt yourself. He loves you unconditionally no matter what. So keep the faith, hold your head high, and never ever give up on yourself or your dreams. Your victory is certain, your purpose awaits, and your story is just beginning. Now go out there and make it happen. And don't forget to regularly visit our channel with your friends and family for more motivational and inspiring videos. Share the journey and inspire others along the way.